YouTube is happening. It is Wednesday, May 21st, and we're going to talk about baseball today. I am late. I know I'm late. The AC went out yesterday. They were fixing it all morning, so it's finally cool enough to be in this room to film a video. So, hey, apologies for being late, but we're here. We're here. We're going to get some games in. We're not going to get all of them, but hey, we'll probably cover, what time is it? I might, well, what the hell, there's no chance Cleveland, Minnesota are going to play. I'm going to tell you right now. We might do KC. We'll get all the night games for sure. But the day games, so let's do a little recap of how yesterday went real quick. We can show Steer hit, Parker hit, Henderson hit, Centezalia, our cash cow hit. 4-3 on the day. Could be better, could be worse. We'll take green any amount we can, no matter what it is. So if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheets so you can do your own research, there you go. Simple. So let's go ahead and jump to the weather as well. So you can see the weather in these games. There's no chance in these games. It's raining. It's still raining in Minnesota. So this is the game at 2 o'clock. Chicago's got rain issues. Minnesota, they're not playing the games. I will be absolutely beyond shocked if they play these games. First game we might cover will be San Fran KC. Washington's got rain issues now. Boston looks pretty good, but the wind's blowing in. New York has rain issues. Toronto's in a dome. Colorado's got wind blowing in. A's out at 8 and Dodgers out at 9. So there's the wind. Let's look back at the schedule. We have so many games we're going to cover. Let's go ahead and jump to the first one right now. Okay, so I'm going to jump to the 3 o'clock games because that's a little bit away. So we can cover these two. I'm telling you, I will be shocked if they play these, but I'll go ahead and show you the sheet. That way you at least have it. Let me just pop on over to it. Here's the sheet for the game. You can see what's been happening. They haven't played in forever, it feels like. I mean, they were supposed to do a doubleheader yesterday, rained out. They're supposed to start off with the continuation of the bet from 2 days ago now. So who knows what's going to happen in this series? Weird things weather-wise. So I'm not playing any of that. This series is a pass until we figure out if they can actually play. But from what I understand, it has not stopped raining. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be San Fran KC. That's where we're going to start. So let's pop over here to the lines. San Fran KC. There's currently we got San Fran 205, 7.5 is our total. Let's look over at the spreadsheet again because I already had pulled up. You can see how they're doing. KC's offense is not doing well. They're in the bad range. They can't score runs. San Fran's doing better. 3-7 KC. What the hell happened, guys? Let's go look over at the pitcher props. This is Outlier, by the way. Link in the pinned comment. Click the sign, get you a week for free. Let me make sure I have the right order. Let me make sure I put the right game up, which is going to be, damn, how far? There it is. Royals and Giants. And we have Logan Webb going out there against who? Who's pitching for Daniel Lynch the fourth is pitching. Who, you ask? This guy. Let's open up and take a little peek at his history. He is a bullpen guy. Love that. 1 save, 1.29 ERA. Not bad. What's his stats for the season look like? He has 20 games this season. He has a combined 21 innings, but he's the starter today. Damn it, there you go. So bullpen game for KC when they're already struggling to hit the ball. So that's going to be a fun one. Let's look at Logan Webb. Strikeouts is already looking good. KC is, even though they're bad with the bats, remember, KC does not strike out much. They don't. So, yeah, have fun with that if you're going to play that one because I ain't touching it. So, but we will look at Logan Webb's history like we always do, all that fun stuff. Matchup, Webb against KC. Kind of 455 and 11 at bats with 2 homers and a 1.5. Again, pretty good. India, 410 at bats with a home run, 1.2. Pretty good. Everybody else, nah, not good. Righties, you can see how they are this season. San Fran, lefties this season, and against Daniel Lynch, they do have some stats, but not much there at all. So let's go. You know what? I kind of want to pull the bats up for Kana and India. Let's go pull those up real quick. Games, Royals, Giants. There's Kana. There's Markle right there. He's hits 80%. We took these yesterday. One went well, did not do well. So yeah, we tried this. It worked well for Steer. It did not work for LeMahieu. So Kana for real looks good. Anybody else? Not so much. So I guess we got to look. If he has like a good like 8 out of 10, we might take this. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I'm a little cough with that one. That's not rough. Okay, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. KC they're struggling with the bats. They're struggling with the pitching. San Fran has a lean on the pitching. They have a lean on the bat. They have a massive lean on pitching actually between a bench, the bullpen guy versus an actual starter. Yeah, give me San Fran to win this one. San Fran plus -1.5 might be the move. I'm feeling it. KC can't score, and how they going to score against Webb? And then San Fran gets to go against a bullpen game. Yeah, give me San Fran 1.5. Let's quit playing games. Next, all right, moving on. We got New York and Boston. Currently, we got Boston 140 with an 8 total. Let's look over at the spreadsheet, see our numbers. The Mets are struggling as bad as the Royals are, if not worse. Look at these numbers. Boston top 10 most on the bats, good stuff, 5-5. You can see how they're doing. So we have a lean for Boston at home. We have a lean for Boston with the bats. Let's see if we have a pitching lean as well. So let's pop over here. Let's get rid of this, change this to the right game. And what do we have? We have McGill versus Garrett Crochet today. McGill over earned runs is 4/5. That's what you want to see when you're Boston. When you're sitting here and you can score, and the opposing pitcher is giving up at least 3 earned runs in 4 of the last 5 games, and the opponent can't score, that's looking good for Boston. That's looking real good. And you're at home, even better. So, and then you got your probably your ace lefty up there. I mean, they're paying him like an ace lefty. He better be. So let's look at Crochet strikeouts, because 18th for the Mets, that could be a move. Oh, he is all over the place, is he? 7.5. That feels pricey. That feels pricey. Let's look at the histories. Crochet versus Mets. There's your data. Lindor has a home run in 3 at-bats. Nobody else has really done much besides a lot of strikeouts. That's not good. Against lefty, you see how the Mets are this season. Boston versus righties, and then Boston versus McGill. And you can see they have a little bit of success. It is green. Green is good, no matter how much it is. So I would lean. McGill's not terrible, but I mean, let's look at his earned runs. How many earned runs is he actually giving up? Earned runs last 5. He's at 4.443, and it was Yankees, Cubs, Cardinals, Washington. He shut out Philly, but hey, no, this is Boston. We're going Boston here. Boston money line is what, 140? Yeah, we're gonna take Boston money line next. All right, moving on. We're going to Atlanta and Washington. Washington's been playing great, haven't they? Kind of crazy how good they're playing. Let's look over here. We got Atlanta, Washington is Braves 160 with an 8.5 total. Let's look over at the spreadsheet. We can see Atlanta's offense is doing well. Washington's offense is also doing average, so they're not doing bad. Which is they're 5-5, 4-game winning streak. Look at them go. Look at the Nats. Let's look over at the actual props. Let's clean up last game. We'll move on to this one. Braves and Nationals. Williams strikeouts 100%. Man, look at those numbers. Now Braves, how you doing strikeouts? Not good, because Braves are 3rd in strikeouts. They're doing pretty good. 7.1 per game in the last 10. I don't want to mess with that. I don't know about you, but I don't. So we'll look at it though, in case he's just really good, because these are numbers. These are just a lean. That's all they are. So, and his earned runs are kind of high too. Ooh. All right. Strikeouts 5.55, 4.44. We got a Wendy's right there. A faux. All right. Let's look at the matchups. Williams versus Braves. There you go. There's your stats right there. Cool. Look at all that. Righties. Hey, wait a minute. That was a lot of. Wait, that's first Trevor Williams. That's the data for his whole career. Hold up. I thought that was his righties. 33 at bats, 15, 10, 20. That's a lot of damn at bats. Only 2 home runs given up, huh? So he's been doing decent. What's his strikeout rates? 50, 45. These are good numbers. These are good numbers. That's some success, but nothing's really standing out. I mean, 303 is good, but yeah. 100 batting and 20 at bats for Riley. That's crazy. Against righties, the Braves have been doing good against righties. Washington, you can see how they've been doing this season. And against AJ Shalver, they have been owned by Mr. AJ himself. He has been owning the Nationals. Okay. To be honest, I don't know what I would say here. Williams earned runs is 2.5 as well. What's his earned runs looking like? Ooh, 3, 4, 4, 5. So the last 5 games, he's averaging 3.4. Well, we need him to get 3, which is almost enough to take this. And the Braves offense is doing good, and they lost yesterday, which is also good. And they have success against him. Yeah, let's fade this man right here. We're going to fade like we did yesterday. We're going to take the Washington pitcher to be faded. So Williams over 2.5 earned runs. We're going to take that, move on to the next game. All right, moving on. We got Texas and the Yankees, and currently we see it is It's basically it's New York, but it's basically a push. 7.5 is our total. Let's go to the spreadsheet. Take a look. Yankees offense still doing Yankee offense things. All them and the Dodgers always top 2 on most things. Happens when you have all the talent. Surprised how that works in baseball. Wow. Texas is kind of recently they're below average, almost getting the bad category. They're in the 20 to 25 range, which isn't where you want to be. Props, we come over here, swap it to the other game. It's going to be Rangers Yankees, and we see it's the Groom going up against Ryan Yarbrough. So the Groom looked great in his last outing. So I don't know if we even want to mess with this. Yeah, his hits allowed 3.5 over, sure. But earned runs, like dude had no earned runs and only 5 hits allowed. I mean, how many strikeouts did he have? 7. And that was good. It was against Houston. He played, it was a 1-0 win. Great job. So let's look at the histories. Ryan versus Texas. They have faced him a ton. Simeon has 23 at bats with 1 home run. You can see a bunch of the other stuff. Nothing's really standing out. Yeah, nothing really. Against lefties, this is how they did the season. Yankees versus righties. Oh, Judge only 391. What a bum. Kidding, obviously. So, yeah, 10 home runs. Grisham with 10 home runs this season is pretty good too against righties. So, you see that. Against DeGrom, there's the history. Judge 0 for 2. A lot of red. He's been good, but obviously, yeah, we're later on in the career. So, let's see. Do we want to take anything here? I lean Yankees. They're at home. Yankees have the statistical advantage when it comes to the bats, clearly. Texas is struggling to score. That's not good. Pitching wise, I don't know how. We got to take a little bit deeper dive into whatchamacallit, Mr. Yarbrough himself. We got to see how. Like, if it was Will Warren, I'd be like, yeah, Yankees all day. Because Will Warren looked amazing last night. Didn't he do have, 9 strikeouts? It was a beast out there. All right, so let's look at you. Earned runs. You only pitched in 2 games this season. 1 against Tampa, 2 against the A's. I mean, 4 and 5 innings. I don't know. I don't. DeGrom's. I'm taking. If I had to pick, I'm taking DeGrom easily. So I don't see any value here because the Yankees have the bats. Texas has the pitching. That doesn't help us here. So let me pull up the bats. See if anybody. If you want to take a bat prop, here you go. Make sure I put this up for you. Where's it at? Right there. Yankees. And there's your bats. We have a bunch of them because they're nice. A lot of Yankees, a couple Texas dudes in there. So Cody Bellinger is 10 for 10 on hits. Interesting. Is he really got a 10-game streak going just to get a hit? Let's see, last 10, last 20. Damn, okay, he has 3, 6, 9, 12, 14-game hit streak. Well, guess what we're going to take? We're going to take Cody Bellinger to get a hit. We're going to, in baseball, is the streakiest sport. That's the nature when you don't have days to practice between games. You play every single day. You tend to do well for a while for the same thing. You tend to do bad for a while before you can figure it out. So, yeah. Let's take Bellinger over, is it half a hit for 155? I'm down. Sure. I'll ride with it. Again, you see, yeah, he's been playing all these games too. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll take Bellinger for a hit next. All right, moving on. We have San Diego and Toronto, and this game went nothing like I thought it would yesterday. I thought they'd be high scoring. Nope, 3-0 final. So today, though, we have 8.5 with a Toronto 148 moneyline favorites. We come over here. We see both offenses are still inclined to go over. They just did not yesterday. San Diego struggled with the bats. But hey, it happens. Let's go to the pitchers. Let's see who's going out there today. Toss them the tater. Let's see, Padres and the Blue Jays. And we got Vasquez versus Gulsman. Gulsman earned runs. Gulsman's not been good. He's not been good. San Diego coming off a 0-run performance, though, is a little scary, but we might still take that because he got rocked last game. And in 2 games before that, he got rocked. So, yeah, you might be worth it. What are you averaging, actually, last 5? Last 5, you're averaging 3.8. That's on a 2.5. I like that. San Diego's still top 10 in every bat category, even with yesterday's debacle. So, let's see. And the history, Louis is 778, 9 at bats, 421 for Bogarts, 316 for Machado with 2 home runs, 471 Tatis with 2 home runs. Yeah, we're taking this dude over earned runs, or we're taking San Diego. I think I just want to take this dude 2 earned runs because Toronto can score too, which is a little concerning. So let's take Gaussman to give up a couple earned runs. So Gausman over 2.5 earned runs. If he pitches a gem, he pitches a gem. But if he pitches like he's been doing, San Diego's going to have 3 runs pretty quickly. So give me Gaussman, earned runs, 120 next. Then I remembered I forgot to cover Vasquez. I just went straight for another one. So this is Toronto side of things. So this is Vasquez versus Toronto history so far. You can see we got a home run for Varsho. That's about it. Against righties, this is what Toronto's done this season. So there's that for you as well. So, and then let me show you the bats. Because both teams, when they're both pretty good at bats, we tend to have good hitting streaks and things like that happening. So let's see who we got here. We don't have much. Vladdy to get a run. Then we got Vladdy. So if you want to say Vladdy, let me open up Vladdy and show you what he's up to. HRR is looking real good for him. Last 10, he's averaging 2 HRR a game. He's hitting 8 of 10. He's hit this. Not bad. You could take that. What's his history against Vasquez? That's the next question. Vasquez versus Vladdy. Vladdy's 2 for 3. So there you go. Have fun with that. I'm going to take the other play. I'm going to take Gaussman. We're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be, what is the next one? Philadelphia and Colorado. I'm still salty over Colorado. blowing that lead 2 days ago. So what are we looking like on the actual lines? Currently, we're sitting at 205 Philly with 11 and a half total. When the wind's blowing in, really, that's kind of suspicious even, maybe. The wind is blowing in, right? I just see that, right? Let me make sure. Come with me, check the weather. Yeah, it's blowing in at 11. Yeah, it's not hotter, not crazy hot. It's 72. It's perfect. Yeah, I don't know what they see here, unless we have just a beautiful pitching matchup. So let's go to spreadsheet first. Philly offense doing great, top five in most categories, which you want to see from your team. Colorado struggling, but not the bottom five. Look at the middle five. They were better a couple days ago, but Phillies kind of shut them down. 5 game winning streak, 8-2 versus 2-8, whatever. Let's go to props. Let's see who's pitching today. This might be the reason why. Let's see. Walker versus Carson Palmquist. Okay. First off, Carson Palmquist. What have you been up to, good sir? Earned runs. He had 5 in the first game he played in 4 innings. Wow. Yeah, let's look at the matchups. Palmquist has never faced Philly, obviously, against lefties. This is Philly's this season against lefties. They do pretty well, let's put it that way. Colorado against righties, and then Colorado against Walker. We got a 364 for stalling, 667, and a bunch of nothing, then a 600. So not that much data out there, except for maybe Stallings being 11 at-bats and maybe McMahon. So, no. Philly has the bats, sure. Pitching wise, let's look at Walker. Let's see what Walker's been up to 2025, just so we can refresh our memories. So far, hits allowed, he's averaging 4.1 hits per game. There you go. Earned runs, he's been pretty damn good. 1.3 this season. That is what you want to see from your pitcher. Now, given he hasn't pitched since May 1st, that's basically 3 weeks ago. So first game back, we gotta be a little cautious with him. So we gotta see what's up. You're at Colorado too, not the best place. So to be honest, let's go look at this. I'm inclined to pass on this whole game. I just don't like. Yeah, there's nothing really on the bats. I mean, it's all Phillies here. If you want to take these, Schwarber, Harper, what have you. 2.5 HR. Come on, 2.5 is minus 130. You expect Harper to go deep? What are we doing? I am going to 205 Philly. I'm not playing that. 11.5. With the Philly pitcher, I'm tempted to go under 11.5. That feels too high. That feels way too high. I know it's Coors, but the wind's blowing in. It's blowing in. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, we're gonna see if this makes sense. If you don't like it, don't play it. But we're gonna go under 11.5 because I don't see, one, how Colorado's gonna contribute if Walker pitches normally, and two, is Philly gonna score 12 runs by themselves without the benefit of the wind? Actually, the wind's gonna be going against them. I have to see it. So I'll take the under 11.5. Let's move on. All right, it's nice to have a stretch of games where there's like no weather to worry about. Like I know the Yankees game, I got the Bellinger play. If that voids out, whatever, I'm good. Other one, maybe the Washington with Atlanta, maybe two, but we'll see. Maybe yeah. So, but the last 2 games is in California, so we don't have to worry about the weather here. We have 160 for the A's with a 10.5 total. We look at our sheet, we can see they're kind of mid. Everything's in the middle. Nothing's really truly standing out for this. Let's go to the props and take a look at who is going to be pitching and hitting today. Here are the batters, since I'm already here. Let me just show you what it is. You got Ward, Zach, Nolan, your usual suspects for the A's, or the Angels. The A's have almost nobody. Literally, they have Urias, and that's about it. Man, the A's they have a 7-game losing streak. The Angels have a 5-game win streak. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk it? Let's look at the Angels. JK is going out there. Over walks has been 4 out of 5. And then JP Sears, who pitched an absolute gem last time, I believe. Let's take a look at his last game. Was it this last game he pitched a gem? I can't remember. No. He got rocked. It was the other pitcher for the A's that pitched a gem. Springs, that's who it was. I get him confused sometimes. So strikeouts, low. Earned runs, high. Hits, high. That's not where you want to be, Sears. And then we got JK. Let's see what his games are looking like, because I think I know where I'm going here. Angels, the A's are minus 160. Walks are not good. I mean, this has been cashing 4-4-4-2. The A's are 23rd. Yeah, 23rd in walks at 2.6. We're not taking those. Earned runs have been low the last 2 games because Baltimore and the Dodgers. Interesting. Strikeouts, hits. Yeah. All right. So Angels get the pitching advantage. Angels have, I guess maybe a slight batting advantage. their stars are actually doing well. The A's stars are not. Do they even have stars? Really? They have a couple. So let's look at the matchups in the prop area. Don't forget. So matchups: Sears versus Angels. Okay, this dude Moncada, 750, 3 home runs and 4 at-bats with a 7 RBIs and a 3.8. That dude loves facing this pitcher. Just Sears. Okay, then you got 286, a 571 for Zach, who we already saw was on the list. I think I'm going Angels dog. Angels plus 1.5 is minus 130. That's what I think I'm going with. Here's the lefties. You see how they've done this season. A's, righties, and then A's versus JK. Not much there. So yeah, let's go with the Angels, LAA, plus 1.5 for that minus 130. Hell, I even go money line. I wouldn't be scared of that either. So I'm going for the plus run line next. All right, lastly, we got Arizona and the Doyers, and this is a series of numbers have not mattered because the numbers say the offense should be popping off. Now, the last 2 days, the defenses have been doing, well, last game, definitely, the defenses have been doing great. So today we have 140 Dodgers with a 9 total. Let's look at the sheet. Again, offense galore. You would think would be the over, but they had 7 runs yesterday, which I guess that being said, when the Dodgers started out with a no-hitter through 6 innings, I guess the fact that Arizona still got 3 runs is still worth something. So let's look over at the props and see if we can see some history and what's happening over here. So there's the last game. Corbin Burns going up against Dustin May. Dustin May has been getting rocked. 2.5 earned runs, 4 out of 5. Hits 100%. Strikeouts? Ugh, Dustin May, what are you doing, my dude? Burns earned runs. He has not gone over 2.5 in 5 straight. And he's been pitching great, hasn't he? So clearly, it's already looking like Arizona has the tip of the pitcher. So, yeah, this is earned runs. 7.3, 4.2, 4. That's a 4 average, bruh. And then we look over at Corbin Burns earned runs in the last 5, and we see he has 2.1100, which is a 0.8. That's the best 5-game average I've seen this week. So Corbin Burns has been absolutely dealing out there. Let's see how he is against the Dodgers. Dustin May, historically, Naylor has a 364 with an 818. We have 333, 500, 667. We got some high OPSs. We have 1 home run period for Suarez. So against righties, there you go. Doyers against righties and Doyers against Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns has owned the Dodgers, except for Ohtani got a home run and Hernandez got a home run. So that's it. But the numbers, the stats are just not good. He has owned these dudes. Wow. Okay. I'm taking Arizona. Sorry. Everything's yeah. The numbers, the only thing the Dodgers actually had was the bats, but Arizona's right there with them. That's not enough of an advantage. Dodgers have the home field. It's a push for Hill in the bats, and pitching goes all day to Corbin. So all day to Corbin Burns. So yeah, we got to take Arizona on the plus 1.5. Hell no, I might just take Arizona. Nah, I'll take the plus 1.5. Let's be safe. Let's be cautious here. So we'll go ARZ plus 1.5, and we'll have that, and we'll just end it right there. So even though I missed half the day, I took a play in the rest of the games. How does that cancel? That work for you? Does that better? That cancel out for me being late? Are you okay with that? Cool. I don't anticipate the AC going out every day. Hopefully, man, it's too damn hot for that around here. So, so let's go to the schedule now. That was the game. Now tomorrow's Thursday. We have another. We have an abbreviated slate because it is Thursday. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 games. I will be here tomorrow on time, I assure you. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like and subscribe. And then also, if you want the plays typed out in a nice list, go check out the HQ. Also get the spreadsheets if you're there as well. So other than that, let me know in the comments what you're playing. Again, apologize for being late. Hope you understand. And we will see you tomorrow on Thursday for some more MLB. Thanks.